What about darts? You play darts?
Yo, that's a
And
fucking
Dukes.
Long Island word and a half. Yeah, what about darts?
Well,
You can't not sound like you're fucking straight out of
Yeah,
Massapequa.
try to enunciate.
Yeah, you ever play fucking darts before?
wait, how else do you say it?
No, I agree with you. You can't say that and not sound like you're from Long Island.
Darts.
Say darts.
Do you want to play darts?
Darts. Nobody said that.
Now Long Island it up.
You want to play darts? Yeah, that's how you say it. Oh, wow. Okay.
I thought you
Fun.
When you told the story about those Eric Estrada glasses, I was like, I almost threw those out 25 times.
I know. I kept on forgetting to wear them.
Because I thought it was like not real. Like I thought that was a joke.
I never heard the story, but I always walk over to that windowsill and I'm like, why do these fucking sunglasses say Eric Estrada?
These were literally this is his signature. Eric Estrada. My sister went and did it in North Carolina because she knew I liked chips when I was a kid.
And the guy wrote his name on the top of the sunglasses?
Yeah.
Well, she asked him to do it.
She asked him to do it. And I got a picture too.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. I
Eric
was Punch.
Estrada.
I was Punch as a kid on my bike.
Chips.
Yeah.
That's old.
That's an old show.
Yeah. I mean,
I
Wait,
never
I'm just
seen
saying.
Chips once.
I don't think I ever seen Chips either.
It was
I
reruns.
know what it is, but I don't think I ever seen it.
so I think A-Team was reruns when I was a kid. Chips was reruns. And I just must have fell into that situation.
You're older than us, though, so.
I'm only 2 years older than you. It's only 2 years.
said you're older
Like,
than us with his
Chips, when I hear the TV show The Chips and Eric Estrada, that's another generation older than us.
Yeah, it's 70s.
Okay.
It's the 70s. Maybe early 80s, but
real,
it's the 70s.
Real Gen X.
You were born in what, 79?
80.
Oh,
80.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still a millennial, technically.
We know what I am.
that's a big difference. From 79 to 80. If someone says I was born in 1979, or they say I'm 1980, that's a huge difference, even though it's only 1 year.
I
Might
agree.
be. Could be. It's like bell bottoms versus fucking new wave.
But it's not like when you're born in the 80s, you have any of the 80s style. You miss all that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
No.
maybe as like a kid, like the kid stuff.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm more grunge than anything else, and that's 10 years into my
Oh,
life.
you're grunge?
You don't think? I mean, I haven't worn flannels in a long time, but yeah.
You should start wearing flannels and Doc Martens.
I wouldn't.
Like strapping the flannel around your waist.
I've
Like
done,
tie
I
it
did
like
it with my chain wallet. I did it all
I mean, my memory of you is more like hippie
Hippie? Yeah, kind of.
because of my hair.
than
Boho?
grunge.
Probably because of my hair. But I didn't wear tie-dye shirts. I didn't have dreads.
I don't know. I feel like I remember. I mean, I know you didn't have dreads.
If you had dreads, I don't think we would have been friends.
you've worn a tie-dye shirt or two.
I can't do white guys with dreads.
I don't know if I did. Tie-dye wasn't really my thing. Too many colors.
I think it was also your affinity for drugs.
Maybe.
I just remember you was always really liking drugs
I dabbled.
and booze.
You had to open up the mind. Everybody around us liked booze. I mean, who didn't
True.
like booze?
Open the mind, open the heart, open the heart, open the mind, open the mind, open the mind, open the mind.
You guys gonna keep those on the whole time?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, nice.
Just for this one.
Where's your glass?
This is the sunglasses episode.
Well, I didn't get the memo. Jesse was supposed to tell me when you guys were on, and he also forgot that.
The sunglass thing just happened. Like it completely just
You
happened.
just felt it.
And we just
Yeah.
sat down, too. We haven't been here.
Yeah.
that long.
Don't get mad at
You
us.
drinking a Celsius, John? What is that?
Oh, explain
This
what
is
that is, John.
This is a white rabbit,
What is that?
not a Celsius. This is going to be the next big thing. It's a kratom seltzer. A kratom seltzer. Tastes like root beer. 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 sugar. A lot of other good stuff, though.
0 calories, too.
Yeah, I don't
huh?
understand it.
That's amazing.
Taste this and tell me this doesn't taste like the best thing you've ever had.
Oh, I thought it said white hammer.
I'm going to get a white rabbit
What's
tattoo tonight.
Like peppermint? Like
It's what?
What?
licorice?
It says root beer.
Root beer.
Root beer. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Peppermint? Licorice?
Taste my White Claw peach. See if it tastes like fucking pineapple.
It tastes like fucking diet root beer. That's crazy.
If you guys drank one of these, you would be out of your minds.
Think so?
Maybe we should do that for the next one.
Like, which way out of your minds? What do you mean? Like, we're going to be
You would
running
just
hot?
Feel amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that. I like to feel amazing.
I could use a little something right now.
You want to feel amazing?
Yeah, I just drank an iced coffee at 4 p.m., which is unlike me, but I need to feel something.
It didn't do it, or did it do it?
Well, I'll find out probably in like half an hour.
That's how I feel about the edible that me and Kurt just ate.
Oh, I had
Kurt
one
ate
of those,
too.
I might
I should've
have
done
eaten
one.
2. I'm not sure.
That counts as one, though, when stuck together.
Do.
Papa,
Welcome back.
Papa
everyone.
5 milligram.
5
Join us.
G's. Me?
No.
Are you
Meg.
are you packing? You got anything in the crib?
Yeah, we have some stuff.
You got a little shit. You got a little shit.
Oh!
You fucking
I have
hold
a
it.
big drug or two.
Oh shit! Fucking kid's sharp right now. She's holding.
Imagine you go to Meg's house. She's just got like a closet with like a grow light in there. She's growing her
I
own
might
weed.
eventually.
She's got like a wall of edibles,
knows?
fireworks. I picture fireworks in that closet too.
Some
Oh,
Roman
my
candles.
God.
Maybe like a small pistol,
Yeah.
like a lipstick pistol.
Yeah. She's got like a bad closet.
A bad closet.
No, no drugs. No drugs.
No drugs.
She'd lock it too. She'd have like a master lock on it.
Multiple locks.
Yes. Kind
One,
of.
one combo, one key.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
You guys think is Long Island Wise Guy? Is he one guy or is it a team? Is it like the company?
I don't know.
Multiple guys.
Is Long Island Wise Guy one dude?
I don't think it would be one guy.
There's another thing that's like circulating around. Someone sent me yesterday, and I think it's the same guy. He's like an older white guy.
He's the Long Island Wise Guy.
I think so. And he does like he just did Lindenhurst. I sent it to you guys, and it was funny. Like I don't remember anything about it.
What's his
now.
name?
It's not gonna be that funny. I think his name's Tom something or other. Jones maybe. Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. Definitely not Tom
Love
Jones.
that guy.
Definitely not.
Love that
Long
guy.
Island Wise Guy. If your name is Tom Jones, let us know.
Could be.
What's a Tom Jones song?
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Tom Jones
You
is
guys
like
with
the
those
original
glasses?
Sex Panther.
He was.
Sex Panther.
Wait, but you ever see
what?
those? You ever see those videos where he's like
Yeah.
fucking like just doing crazy shit?
Yeah.
Chicks love Tom
Chicks
Jones.
like that.
He's in some movies too, right? Didn't
It's
he,
not unusual.
wasn't he
I
in
don't
some
think he was in the- I
movies?
don't think he was in
You know
any
what Tom
movie.
Jones
He
is?
gotta be.
Megalith?
Well, I know that song. I wouldn't know Tom Jones otherwise now.
Google him.
I'm looking at
He
his
also
music.
sings My Mind.
Yeah,
Sex
but-
Bomb?
You gotta see what he looks like though. A young Tom
I'm
Jones.
looking at him.
Yeah, the girls went crazy over him.
Yeah.
He was like a Sex Panther on stage.
Yeah,
You're right.
Sex Panther.
He was.
he was one of the originals.
Bro, what's a Sex Panther?
Somebody who's ready to go.
Ready to go? At all times.
You can't fool a Sex Panther.
You can't. When it's time, it's time.
I would say he's also like the next lineage from Tom Jones. Like Tom Jones' little brother was Michael Bublé.
No, they're not related.
Nothing alike.
I think,
No?
or maybe Robin Thicke. What's that
Robin Thicke. What?
I mean, that's. I like the Robin Thicke thought, but he probably skipped a couple generations.
Robin Thicke's good.
guy? All right, it's his grandson.
Yeah, grandson makes sense.
Tom Jones' his grandson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the cooler American Pie guy.
What?
The guy who sang the American Pie, you know, that's like he was cooler than him.
Yeah, but John, what's his name? Tom Jones. Tom Jones was like a soul singer. Like
Tom Jones?
he wasn't a folk singer. He was like trying to be fucking black. Whoa. You know what I mean?
I
Like
think he
that.
just had a lot of energy.
And he was English.
Was he really?
English.
He's not American?
No.
Wow.
UK, mate.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Definitely thought he was American.
No
born and bred.
way. Not even close.
Shit. Probably never heard him
English.
talk.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jones.
Tom Jonesy.
Curly Jewy hair. Was he Jewish?
I don't know.
It's weird Jew.
Looks
to have
Jewish
a Jewish
with the
rock
hair.
star. Yeah,
His name's probably not Jones.
that's true. Bernowitz.
Do you know that this is a good Leonardo DiCaprio?
Okay.
They didn't want him to keep, that's his real name. They didn't want him to keep his real name. You know what the name that they wanted to give him that he said no to?
Lenny something?
Lenny Williams.
Lenny Williams.
Lenny Williams.
Wow.
Imagine if Leonardo DiCaprio was Lenny Williams.
Wow. I don't think it would matter.
No, I don't think it would have hit.
I think it would matter.
I think it would totally matter.
Yeah.
Lenny
DiCaprio's
Williams.
a great name.
It is.
Great name.
Lenny Williams didn't go down with the Titanic.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it mattered. I think it was the way
No.
he looked and acted.
No. Lenny Williams would have never had a shot.
Lenny Williams wouldn't get past What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Not even. He wouldn't even have made it to Gilbert's Grape.
Hot dog, Arnie.
I never saw that one.
Hot dogs.
Johnny
A lot
Depp.
of niche things happening today that Meg does not know.
Yeah, all right. So what's going on with Meg?
Not much. I'm trying to hear Kurt. Kurt sounds like he's in the distance.
I sound low.
Really?
You do, but it's okay. I can make it work.
That's the spirit.
Love that.
I'm like really close to the microphone as if I'm going to hear him better.
you just froze.
Oh God. Great. Perfect.
It's funny, like you just
Perfect.
read my mind because I was having a panic attack that like things weren't recording.
Yep, I know. I felt it from you.
Sometimes it happens.
I know.
Actually, it happens a lot.
So what's up? We're wearing sunglasses. It's fucking. Today's the first day of summer, right? That's what
It
Megan
is
said.
the
I didn't
first
know
day
that.
of summer.
And I
Longest
also
day of the
thought
year.
it was the 21st.
Yeah.
I
think it might be.
21st, I believe, is the solstice.
No, it's today.
It's not today.
It's the earliest that it's been in like 200 years.
Well, did we
today.
switch the day this year?
All my life, I thought it was the 21st, just like you. But
It's
I learned,
not?
I learned over the last couple of years it's by time. So it's whatever the moon and the sun and all that stuff lines up. But I saw on the news yesterday that it's the earliest that it's been in like 200 plus years. So it's like 4:30. Actually, we might be live during it.
So
It's like
in,
4:50.
4:50.
4:50, right?
Hopefully, we're not.
in celebration of the summer solstice and Mercury being in retrograde.
You love that.
Oh my God.
You pull that one out of the fucking clip a
Favorite
lot.
thing.
Yeah, because it's cool. Because it's like what girls and like really dramatic people say.
Yeah,
They're
like
just
5
like-
years ago.
No, they're still in retrograde. They're still there.
Listen, I'll find any excuse to justify how I'm feeling.
Exactly.
It's all good.
Is your moon chakra like fucking moving through Saturn in motion? Like, how do they
Clients
say?
mean Mercury.
There
It's
you
all
go.
Mercury.
Bro, summer.
It's hot out there.
You think so?
It's 90 degrees.
It's
right
really
now outside.
hot.
It's getting there.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
There's
Have you been hitting Ralph's?
since fucking St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. They
St. Patrick's
the,
Day.
like the heat wave thing. Like that's a thing that's happening right now, or the saying it's happening. But I'm like, it's just hot outside.
Isn't it always? Isn't
And there's
summer
like a
heat
new
wave? Isn't
thing.
that how
Like,
it goes?
you know about the heat dome? Like that's a new thing too.
Oh, I didn't hear that yet.
Not
What's a heat
familiar.
dome?
That's like a polar vortex. It's the
Yeah.
summer version.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the summer version
Yep.
of the polar vortex.
I remember when nor'easters started. Remember?
Yeah, it's such bullshit. It's such a nor'easter's
Me too.
coming through. Every
so
storm
funny.
became a nor'easter.
You know what the fucking fire dome does? The fire dome like sells Poland Spring and fucking and like the ice cube companies like.
We're not even really in it. It's 100 in like Rochester,
Yeah.
and we're still, it's 82.
We're
on
in the
Long
dome,
Island.
Kurt.
They just add us.
You can't feel it. I can feel it. I can feel the dome.
Long Island doesn't really count. They just add us to it.
Remember last year when like Canada was on fire and like
Yeah.
it was fucking smoky?
Brought that up the
Yellow
other day.
out.
You remember? That was
Yeah.
crazy, right?
It was crazy.
That was definitely like Agent Orange that they fucking sprayed on us.
I feel like Jesse's starting to believe a lot of conspiracy theories.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
It's Vitruvian 5000. He gets a weekly outlet to conspire
You should get your own
every week.
branded padded room. You know?
Listen, man. Sometimes you just got to go reel it all the way out there.
I was having a thing before, like the middle of the day when I leave and come back here, I just think about how many people there are.
It's a lot of people.
There's so many people out there,
There is a lot of people.
and old
It's
people.
in the world.
Yeah.
What do you mean in old people? Like you're just noticing a lot of old people are driving?
In the middle of the day, obviously there's more older people.
Yeah, they're not going to come out when it's dark out. They're not. They're
Like
not gonna
vampires?
come- They're not going to come out when it's dark out. It's
Just
dangerous.
have like this vision of like fucking like old people like popping out like with leather jackets on.
That's exactly what they do. They
like,
open
just, like,
their blinds.
stepping out.
They open their blinds.
Like it's
they look-
nighttime. Now we dance.
No, it's nighttime. They go to sleep.
Yeah.
I have a mom who's like an insomniac. My
do you
mom,
mean?
my mom doesn't go to bed until like 1 a.m.
That's
But that's
wild.
like you. That's why you're that.
I know. I don't. It must have definitely wore off. But she is just up all night. Her new thing's buying off of QVC.
There you go.
I'm like, what is it? 20 years ago? Like, how did this happen? Where you're just buying shit?
Those still exist?
Yeah. And my
Wow.
dad, I'm like, you're just gonna keep on letting her buy weird shit? And my dad's like, it makes her happy. I'm like, I can't wait to get to that point. Where
He's
it's
like,
just
yeah, you're not gonna get any money when it's all over, but fucking.
I know when he says
she's
it
good
makes
for
her
that.
happy, it makes her quiet, is what he's really saying. And she's not bitching to him about something.
She's fucking dialing. Fucking.
Yeah, it's kind of like go to bed. Here's the credit card. Just sit with that by your side.
Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know. What are you gonna do?
Buy silly shit though. She had not a bug zapper. It's a, gnat killer, but it needs to be 40 yards away from the area you want clear.
Why? Because it's gonna like make you sterile.
I don't know. I kept on saying, I think we need to put this closer. And he was like, no. We read the book. It needs to be 40 yards away from people.
Maybe they're
That's
they're
dangerous.
drawing it away from you. Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely is. That is what it is. You're right. They don't want them like around you.
Well, he said he emptied the case.
Nothing.
He could have counted the bugs in there. They were like not like the show that she bought it from, where they open it up and it looks like an ashtray full of ashes that they're throwing away.
Yeah. Report back on that one though.
I will. I want to see how it works.
You ever do Mosquito Joe? You know what that is?
I know the company, but no, I don't really
just
do
did it.
pesticides on my house.
It's like fucking. It's like a healthy one. They say. Probably not.
That's what they all
They
say.
say dog friendly, kid friendly. They don't only fucking.
What does it do?
They come and they spray every couple of weeks, and we don't really have bugs.
Collect
and mosquitoes.
$100 and
Exactly. I don't know if it's working, but I think it is.
how's the pool coming?
It's got water in it.
When am I doing a cannonball?
I don't know. Probably for next month.
Is it right on the side of your house?
It is.
Side. There's no
Like-
room on the side.
That's what I'm
Be
saying.
in the back.
No, it's in the back.
No. I mean, like, is
Yep.
it touching your house? I didn't mean to say the side of your house.
You know where
is
this-
it like touching your house?
Remember when we did this original thing, like
Yeah.
that sun porch?
Yeah.
It's you walk out the sun porch, you make a left.
Yeah, it's not that big of an
You gotta
area.
send a pic.
Definitely jumping off the roof.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
We do a fucking big party.
Love it.
Yeah, you should do a pool party.
I'm gonna.
Pool parties
Absolutely.
are good. Pool parties are great.
What's your move at a pool party?
My move at a
Yeah.
pool party? Drink as much as possible. I mean, what's the other move?
Drink as much as
What's
possible.
the other move?
I feel like it's just get in and stay in.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
not an
yeah.
in and out guy.
No.
Not at all.
You just get in there and you just stay.
Do you ever sweat in a pool?
No.
Like, because everybody's got heaters now.
No.
And my cousin puts it up to like 89. So you get in there and it's nice.
Like your forehead sweats?
Yeah. You start like playing with the kids, or you play a little basketball or something, hit a ball, you start sweating in the pool. That's when you got to get out. You have to get out. There's no other way.
Heater is fucking bullshit.
It's such bullshit.
I didn't get it, and I'm gonna see how. You know what I mean? I chose not. to
You
get
didn't get
I
it.
chose not to get
Good
the
for
heater.
you.
Yeah,
I'm
heaters are
shocked by
fucking
that.
dumb.
Problem is it an in-ground pool?
It is
So it's always going to be cold.
okay.
Which, I mean,
fine.
I think a pool
I
is
like
yeah.
a cold pool.
I think a pool is
But
supposed to relieve you.
if they complain and like fuck, they complain, I'm gonna get the fucking heater. But I wanted to try.
They'll complain.
Well, it also depends like how much sun it gets throughout the day.
I think it's gonna get a good.
Yeah,
amount
but
of sun.
in-ground's always a little bit colder than obviously an above ground. Because
But if it's like, you don't have a lot of trees around
We
and
have
it's
none.
getting
Yeah.
direct sun, it's not being blocked by the house that much.
I also
Yep.
think I'm gonna
It's
get
gonna fucking boil.
solar cover.
they work, but
Not
you,
the solar cover.
you're not going to put it. You're not going to put it on.
Not gonna. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably
Nobody
right.
does. They roll it up.
He's
see
gonna
what
have a pool
happens.
boy in 2 seconds.
What?
You're gonna get a pool boy.
You better get a pool fucking kid or something. You don't want a pool boy
Why not?
walking around with his shirt off, cleaning the pool. You don't
Next
have
thing
a
you know-
home. I
next
mean,
thing
what are
you
you
know,
doing?
he's
I
banging
mean,
my
you're-
wife.
You're just inviting it.
That's a
It's
stereotype.
like, hey, can I pay $150 for you to walk around half
This is
naked
a
around my pool?
stereotypical podcast. That's what we do.
I mean,
Firemen, police officers, military men, pool boys.
it's a thing. I think.
I don't think. I don't think. It's
I don't think that's a thing
I
at
don't
all.
think it's a
You
thing.
don't think it's a thing at all?
No. I
Why,
think, like,
'cause
yeah,
all the wives are working now?
No,
Oh, maybe in like Beverly Hills, it's a thing. It has been a thing. You know what I
difference.
mean?
We
Like,
live on
not
an
like
island.
around here.
We're on Long Island.
it was probably a thing once.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
And
They
then it
made
just-
movies about it.
Yeah, of course, because it's like it's a fantasy.
It's a fantasy.
It's a woman who doesn't have a husband home all day, and there's a pool boy there every week.
Well, what about there's a hot landscaper there every week? What's the difference?
There's not a hot landscape, and they're sweaty and
Yes,
gross.
there is.
Nah, they got grass all over them. They probably smell
There's
like
some guy out
chemicals.
there named like Alejandro that'll fucking get your wife nuts.
They all wear a lot of clothes, landscapers.
Until they don't.
Till they don't, yeah. We're really off the wall right now.
Until they don't.
Until there's grass stains all over your fucking bedroom.
Oh, the bed sheets, the white bed sheets got green grass stains in there. God damn it.
Yeah. Landscapers. They're out there.
Maybe. Remember when they used to not mow the lawn when it rained? There was like a point in time where like landscapers were not as popular, right? Everybody's got one now. But if it rained, they would not come out that day and just double up on the next day. But now they have so many houses that they have to keep up.
Cut in the rain.
Yeah, they would never cut in the rain because it leaves a mess. It's harder to clean up. Plus, you got a bunch of guys running around in the fucking rain.
Something I distinctly remember from being a kid is like Saturday morning. Like I guess maybe like in like late teens, early 20s when you're going out and shit. And like Saturday in the early morning when you're a little hungover and you don't want to get out of bed, but there's like a fucking lawnmower just buzzing right outside of the window. That was always something that really grinded my gears. You know?
Really grind.
Really? I feel like that's such a nice sound of summer.
No, that's a sound of like, why?
I don't mind lawnmowers. I don't like air blowers, the leaf blowers. They're loud.
Or the vacuum. Remember like your mom would start vacuuming?
I had a vacuum.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, that was one of my chores. You didn't have
That's
a chore
good.
list?
Yeah, all of them. All the time.
I think about making my kids a chore list. They never do it.
You should do it.
Definitely should.
Think so?
Yeah.
I mean,
Without a
they
doubt.
just run around doing nothing?
You got to bring
No, they
back
do
those
stuff.
old
They do
days.
stuff.
Like what? What are they doing?
They feed the dogs. They pick up the dog shit.
Do
All
they
right,
pick up
that's
the dog
good.
shit?
A little bit.
That's
you know?
good.
Like they don't do anything like routine. Like okay, they know every day this is the thing they have to do. But like they do, like they're asked to do stuff. They do it.
I think it's got to be, it doesn't have to be an everyday thing. I think it's got to be a list.
I think I'm
that
gonna
they can
create
rotate
like
off.
I think I'm gonna create with the pool now, like because I know I'm not fucking taking that whole fucking thing on. So like thinking, I'm like guys, you wanted this, you're gonna have to fucking participate. There's a book, a guy wrote a thing about that. Like he made one of his sons like you're responsible for like the beautification of the yard, and they did it at a really young age. And the kid eventually like took it seriously and like took pride in it.
Right, that's
It's like
good.
an interesting thing, but I don't know.
Are you a pool guy?
I don't know. What am I, bro? You tell me
What does
I
that mean?
People are pool people. People are beach people.
No,
Some people
I'm
are both.
Definitely a pool person.
Like some people don't like the pool at all. They think it's like a cesspool of
Germs?
germs.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I've come across any of those people. I mean, it's got a filter and stuff.
You don't have to tell me. I'm a pool guy.
I mean, I like the beach, but the pool is so much more convenient.
Yes.
What's really nice is a pool on the beach, overlooking the beach,
Never had that.
so that you don't have to deal with the beach, but you got the view.
Right.
That's
Agreed.
very nice.
And the sound. The sound of the beach is very important.
Yes, definitely. Definutes.
The beaches, like different times of the day, are key. You know?
Yeah.
Like early-ish mornings and like when the sun's going down, great times.
The
Love it.
sun going down, underrated at the beach. Not even sunset, like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
Yeah, those are great times.
Makes me want to have a picnic all the time.
A picnic?
Yeah, like bring food for like dinner
yeah,
instead
yeah.
of like lunch. We went to the beach the other day and I figured out my kids eat all day. Like every time they come back from the water and sit down, they're like, I want a snack. And they're just like programmed to like have breakfast, a cheese sandwich at lunch, and 3 snacks in between.
That's cool.
It's kind of weird.
That's a nice setup.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, but like how
she
often are
does
you
everything.
going?
Jen, she goes like 3 times a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
But she's on summer vacation
She
soon,
loves
right?
the beach. Yeah, she's her last day was today.
Wow, it's exciting.
3 times a week.
Yeah. She loves it. Plus, I don't have the pool in my backyard this year. That's going to be a struggle. Meg, tell us a story.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I could barely hear you, Kurt.
Meg, tell us a story.
That's right. I need you to talk like that. I don't really have any news. How was your Father's Day, everyone?
No, that's not a story.
That's
That's,
not a
you
story.
asking us.
Yeah.
I don't really have much new.
Oh, she's got mad. She
currently.
got mad. Don't like
Already?
She,
I'm
she
not
got,
mad.
She got mad
I'm
quick.
not mad. I'm
She's
not
like,
mad at
give
all.
him a
I'm
fucking
actually
case,
very
Kurt.
good.
How long do we watch this
As
episode and get
remember.
mad that we had glasses on?
She's like, Kurt, can I go back to not hearing you anymore?
Yeah. I'm like, first of all, speak up.
Shit.
You sure everything's recording right now?
Yes. Positive. Don't make me
I wish I could make these louder.
I wonder why it is so low. Maybe it's like the your knobs.
Lowest
over
it's
here.
ever been.
I think it's the knobs over here.
Knobs and McGee.
Probably. But let's not fuck with that now. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that.
Am I frozen?
You froze. Oh my god! I wish we had those. Those are so good. Holy shit!
Why is that happening?
That happens.
You guys freeze and then I don't say anything. But then I freeze and I get laughed at. Because I'm on the big screen. I'm kind of feeling silly and goofy. Thursday is one of my favorite days of the week.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, of the work week for sure.
Interesting.
The vibes are up, you know?
On a Thursday?
You made it. Yeah.
Should we do the show on Thursday forever?
I don't know. It's
Probably
weird.
not.
No, I think Tuesday's fuck. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you want to do.
I like that he had an opinion for a second.
Summer Thursdays.
Didn't even really think about it. I just said no. And then he's like, maybe.
Whatever you guys think.
Yeah.
Is that edible kicking in?
It's kicking. It's kicking. Now I'm happy I have the sunglasses on. I'm like,
My Father's Day was good. If that's what we want to
good.
talk about, my
I
Father's
don't
Day
want
was
to talk
good.
about that, man.
What do you want to talk about? Jesse, bring something up.
I think I brought a few things up, I think.
When?
Remember the wise guy?
Tommy Jones?
For how loud you're laughing, that's the energy, like the tone I need from you.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. You can't scream into this thing.
Woo! We're cooking. We're
Do
cooking.
you still have your glasses on?
Yeah, I got my glasses on.
Cooking for summer.
I kind of want to take these glasses off.
I kind of want to take them off, too.
My eyes are starting to hurt.
You guys have no fuck. You guys have no commitment.
You got good glasses. These things
Taking
aren't...
sunglasses off in the middle of a show is not having commitment.
I don't know.
Looks different.
Taking
Wow.
I could go for a cheeseburger, honestly.
Yeah? You should do
Yeah.
that. Treat yourself.
I might.
Do you not eat cheeseburgers?
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where's
You know.
is there good cheeseburger spots around you, or like what are you doing? Shake Shack? Shake Shack.
No, I've never had Shake Shack actually.
Wow.
Missing out. Very good.
Yeah, no, I would go to like, a bar and grill perhaps.
Your local bar and grill.
Would you have a cocktail?
Yeah, but we can't.
It's frozen.
He has a sporting event tonight, so he'll be busy.
Got it.
No,
Another Red Sox game?
No, he plays in a kickball league
Nice.
with all his
Bullshit.
friends.
Nice.
Yeah. I was asked to do it, and he answered for me and said, no, she doesn't want to. And then, I kind of got mad that he answered for me, and he goes, do you want to? I said, oh, absolutely not. God, no. I don't.
Imagine Megan playing in a kickball league.
I'm surprised there's a
I know.
kickball league.
I could see it.
You could see it?
Yeah. She
I
looks
guess-
like she could kick a ball.
That's like when
I could.
Dodgeball came back because of that movie. Now
I
they're
think both of those things have been back
now
in
they're
that
doing kickball.
capacity for a long time.
Clubs? Kickball clubs?
It was like a thing to do.
Can't tell you I've heard of that ever.
Who's got a kickball field? Are you on a softball field?
It's a regular baseball field. We
Right.
do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that essentially what
I'm
kickball
sorry.
is?
I apologize, John. I only played in elementary school on cement. I apologize. I didn't know that
Yeah,
they
I know.
played.
Last time I played kickball might have been the 80s.
Well, I asked that question too. I'm like, do you kick with the front of your foot, the side of your foot, like a soccer ball?
Interesting.
Depends who you are and what your
Yeah, that's what
style
he
is.
said.
And it also depends on how they
Exactly.
roll it to you. You know, what kind of roll you getting.
Yeah.
The best is when you get it on that big fat bounce. And it's like when
Yeah.
it's coming down and you just like,
Bow! Yeah.
you know?
That's a good feel. Holy shit. I have that's bringing me back.
I
Right,
think there's
John
technique to it. Like if you kick it with the front of your foot, that means you're just fucking going for it. If you kick it for the side, it's like a little bunt.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Safer.
You could direct where
You think
you're
you
going.
can determine where it goes?
Yes.
Better with the side of the foot?
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. But you're not going to get as much power.
Yeah.
Toe kicks are
Okay,
always
sports
wild.
guy.
Toe
They're a
kicks.
wild card.
As far wild card. As far as kickball goes, might not be one of the most probably like embarrassing things you could do is swing and miss on a kickball.
And full.
I don't think it's ever happened to me.
Definitely happen to people.
It happened to people, and those people shouldn't be playing kickball.
No, but like there's
Yeah,
been
and
like,
they drink and play.
yeah.
You have to.
There's been girlfriends in Meg's position that have like said yes to that request and like wiped out.
Do you think that's why Mike said no for you? Because he was afraid you were going to swing and miss?
No, first of all, half the games are like 8:30, 9 o'clock on a Thursday. Hell no.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Second of all, I don't really think I need to see him kick a ball either.
Interesting.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
Interesting.
there are some things that we could just like have our own space.
All right.
Yeah, you need those.
Yeah.
Back to my original question, though. Do you think the reason why he said no for you is because he was afraid you were going to miss the ball by kicking when you tried to kick it?
Like spaz? Like
Potentially.
you spaz?
Potentially. He has seen me throw a frisbee. I'm like, nah, I don't want to get down and dirty with the sports. Nah.
Didn't you play sports though?
She was a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah,
were
and I was
cheerleader.
bad. I played softball in high school too.
Okay.
And I was
get new
bad.
Did you wear the cage over the face?
No.
I saw. Well, now
a new thing?
some of them wear cages on their face. You know, like little face masks. Taking a walk on the beach, guy was throwing to his daughter. She was wearing the mask
On the beach?
on
That's
the
a little
beach,
intense.
having a
That's a little
catch.
intense on the beach.
That's crazy.
Is that like what mask? Is it a catcher's mask?
It's kind of like a catcher's mask,
But-
but it's just all. It's just like a face mask of a football helmet.
But does the
your
catcher wear it or
face.
everybody wears it?
People in the field wear it.
Really?
So like I'm kind of wondering, like, are they doing that because girls' looks are so valuable that they don't want it, or they're scared? Which one?
I actually had a girl get her teeth knocked out in a softball game once, and then she wore a mask like that. But not everyone was at that time.
But can't a dude get his teeth knocked out by a baseball?
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody's
So
safe these days. You got to be
Yeah,
safe.
play it safe, you know? Play it
I think
safe.
it's more that it's a woman thing, though. It's like a keeping the beauty of a woman because there's more. I'm serious. No, all right,
I think
so
you might
listen-
be right. I just the way you said it, and you were like
Right, he's
clawing
like,
at the
Keeping
same time.
the
I'm
beauty
sorry.
of a woman.
I mean, I remember when my dog, when I was a kid.
What?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Somebody has to tell a story around here.
Louder, Kurt.
I can't talk louder. We got to change the audio. My dog, as a kid, was a maniac. Like, it did not like other people. It would go crazy at the door, all that shit, right? So one day, my sister's friend, it was really my sister's dog. My sister's friend came over with her baby, her 2-year-old, and my sister was holding the baby, got a little jealous, and the dog bit her earlobe, right? I remember my parents going through like the court, and it was a big deal that it was a girl and not a boy. Because I guess girls, I don't know, this is what, 20 years ago now, there was some fact, like something that was going on that you could have lost her career in some things like modeling. Or like, I swear to God.
I believe you. I
My
believe
parents
you. It's
literally sat at the kitchen table and said that. Like, that was a big deal that it was a girl
I lost
over
you a
a
long
boy.
time ago.
That's because you're high.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
All right, forget it. Wear a mask when you throw a baseball, all right? You need it. I'm going to get another White Claw.
What do you like? What's your favorite beach activity? Like, what do you do? Like,
Talking to me right now? I can't
I'm
tell
talking
because
to
of
everybody.
glasses. Oh, all right.
That's how these things work. You know,
Sitting.
we go around the room, we ask everybody. It's not just you and me.
It just felt like you were talking to me.
You just happen to be sitting right there. Like, you're going to the beach, you're going to do something. What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Like, what's an activity that you would do other
Throw
than
a
just sit
football.
there and get fucked
Reading
up?
and laying.
Yeah.
Reading and laying.
Reading and laying.
Reading
Well,
would be
yeah.
nice.
You're not reading on the
No,
beach.
I saw a girl. I saw a lady. She was probably a lady. I saw a lady at the beach. She had a book open on her lap for 25 minutes. Her phone was in her hand. the
Yeah, I
entire
mean,
time.
definitely reading on the beach, not reading on the beach, not reading on the beach, definitely not reading on the beach.
He's not even going to the beach.
Way
He's
too
bored of
many.
the beach within 20 minutes.
This guy's fucking head is darting in 100 different directions from the second he sits down in that chair. But I'm the same way. Like, I can't focus. That's why I like to like get up and walk, go in the water, play a little frisbee or something. Flying a kite. I love to fly a kite.
Flying a kite's
It's
cool.
fucking great.
Well, one of the reasons why I love the boat is because the boat gives me a sole focus to where, like, when I'm out there, I don't really have to, like, it's not my job to worry about the kids. You know what I mean? Like, I got to fucking,
Boat to worry about?
no, like, in terms of, like, when you have to, like, pilot people back and forth and you're out there, it's a lot of responsibility. It's an enjoyable day, but it's like, you have a lot to think about in that capacity. And I feel like that keeps me busy when I'm out, like mentally busy.
Yeah.
Because I can't just lay on the beach and drink all day. I just can't do that.
But that's only when you're driving the boat. But eventually you're going to get to where you're going, and then you have to.
yeah, then you anchor and you
You light
Then
a
you
cigar.
yeah, light a cigar for sure.
Yeah. I could see that.
When's the last time you had a kite?
I had a kite last summer, and wherever I was.
What'd you do with it?
North Carolina. I flew it.
Just like lit.
Fluid.
Bro, I could get a kite up in the air from a seated position. Not even get out of my beach
Nice.
chair.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got to be at the beach for that.
Pride myself on it.
You got to have the beach wind.
When's the last time you flew a kite?
7 days ago.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm tired of the cheap ones. I'm over the cheap ones now. You get the ones for like Easter.
My kids never got a
baskets
kite.
and shit. The dollar store kites. I'm done with those.
Shitty.
Done with those. I
How
never
much is
know
a
if the
good
picture is supposed to face you or face out.
Out.
Always?
I think so.
God damn.
Yeah, like the sticks and stuff are on the inside.
Yeah, but I felt like while you're flying a kite, you want to see the picture of fucking Frozen.
Definitely makes sense. But it's more for like the planes that are flying over.
Come on. I like kites. They're nice.
Yeah, they're fun. It's like there's a lot of old school things like that if you really hunker down and go through them, they're enjoyable. You know, life's what do you call it? Simple
things.
pleasures.
Simple
Sure,
pleasures.
yeah.
Yep.
Definitely feel like that categorizes right there.
Like playing fucking
Cards.
Yeah, exactly.
Bocce ball.
Bocce
Go
ball.
fish.
Go fish. Yep.
Oh, I love bocce.
I remember we had a thing where we played horseshoes.
Horseshoes were fun.
Horseshoes is fun.
Tough to find a horseshoe pit, though.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Bocce ball, you just throw that little white ball and you can play anywhere.
You need a lot of
Pauline?
space for horseshoes.
Is that what it's called? A
Paulino. Paulino. I think
What about darts? You play darts?
Yo, that's a
And
fucking
dukes.
Long Island word and a half.
Darts.
Yeah, what about darts?
Well,
You can't not sound like you're fucking straight out of
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
try to enunciate.
Yeah, you ever play fucking darts before?
wait, how else do you say it?
No, I agree with you. You can't say that and not sound like you're from Long
Megan,
Island.
Darts.
say darts.
Do you want to play darts?
Darts. Nobody said that.
Now Long Island it up. Let's hear your Long Island up darts.
Oh, you want to play darts? Yeah, that's how you say it. I had a guy tell me today, he goes, I'm going to need a translator for this call
Oh,
because I had an accent. I'm like, I don't even think I have one.
Wow. Where was that guy from?
He was from California, lived in Indianapolis.
Oof.
interesting.
Should have stayed where he was.
Seriously.
He might become a client, though. So
He might like darts.
If he comes out, we'll play a fucking couple rounds with him.
Darts.
I used to play darts at Duke's.
That's what I said. That was the last time I probably
Duke's
played darts.
darts.
You guys are all pronouncing the extra hard.
Darts. Going to get a drink.
DAHTS.
Yeah.
Darts.
You guys want to play dots?
Wow, that's fucking funny, man. Why can't I say ours? Wee. Life is good.
You're not. When's the last time you played darts?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably a very long time ago.
Then why'd you say that?
I don't know. You guys would make like coming up parlor
What's
games.
an old school thing that you parlor games? What's an old school thing that
Okay.
you've done in the past like 5 years that you've enjoyed?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, we just named a bunch of them, but like
Well, I
you
definitely
were like surprised, like, oh, this is cool.
I haven't played darts. No, I don't think I'm doing anything like that.
Board games? I brought back board games. Like we do that with friends, have a few drinks, and it's very fun
Yeah, that's a good time.
in your 20s.
Like old school board games. There's so many fucking games. You go to Target, you go to the game
So many.
section, and I'm like, who's coming up with these?
So many games. A
Too
lot
many.
of them
Yeah,
are the same
so
kind
many.
of thing, though.
You know, a fun classic, scattergories.
Oh yeah,
Love scattergories.
Love that game.
I played that
Love
last
that
week. There's
How do you play that?
You could play it on the TV, I believe now. There's like a website you can go
Really?
to, and it counts the time, and you pick how many categories you want, and you could just sit there and
That's
play
a fun game.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Scattergories is the one
Little
with that
weed,
weird
little
dice.
drank.
with the letter.
I know I
dart.
played it. I know
Oh.
I played it. I don't remember. it.
Yeah, they'll give you like a list of things, and it'll be like things in an office, things that are orange, but then they give you a letter, and you have to go through all of them and try not to get the same one as another person.
Yeah, you got a couple.
see-
What's the other one that was
I
popular?
can't see
Charades?
setting up a game night. Like, I feel like anytime I get together with my friends,
Charades?
which is rare, as soon as you get together, you're just talking the whole night.
Yeah.
Like, there's no time to like, all right, let's stop. Let's sit around the coffee table and start playing a game. Like, I just can't see that.
It's not a very
happening.
Yeah. I mean, but I think for some people it is, though.
I think it would be fun,
I think it would
but
be
I think
too.
it's hard to start. Like, I would have to be at somebody else's house. I don't think I could start that at my house.
Same.
Yeah, but if you really settle in and get into it,
I think you have a great time.
You'll have a great time.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I
Yeah,
agree.
you're chatting throughout too. It's not like a.
You mean you're not concentrating on winning?
I get, yeah,
Well,
that's
of
what I
course
do.
I am.
Boulder Dash.
I'm always going hard in the paint.
John's like, darn it, we can't have small talk. Rats.
Well, I'm like the type of person's like, all right, shut the fuck up and roll the dice. You know,
Yeah.
let's keep it moving here.
That's usually how it goes. Shut the fuck up and roll the dice.
Same thing with like Uno.
We should do an episode where we play that.
Uno?
No, whatever fucking game you want to play.
That'd be the worst
Categories.
episode.
That would be
You
fun.
can't play a game on the radio.
What is this, Twitch?
I think you could. I think that would be a thing. No?
I would
Yeah,
lose
no, I could see
concentration.
that. Actually, you could do that. That would be funny, like the in-between banter. But it's more of like
Yeah.
what do you call that? Like a vlog more than anything else.
We just play one game. We don't make it a series.
Yeah,
Next
you do like one
time,
round, a
during
couple
the
rolls,
trip,
you
we're
know?
bringing board
Couple
games.
rolls of this category dice.
Sometimes games make me feel
Okay.
dumb.
I could see that.
Games make you
I
feel
appreciate
what?
that.
They
They make me feel
What
stupid
is it?
sometimes. Like if I can't think of something, I don't like that.
I just take it too seriously.
You want to win.
All the
It's a
time.
winning mentality.
All the time.
It's not a bad thing.
Just haven't been in a lot of environments, you know, where people are like, let's play categories.
No, I've been zero.
Yeah.
Start
Have
having
fun.
some family game nights.
Yeah.
I'm not.
John.
If you're thinking I'm going to be like, all right, everybody, let's play categories.
Oh,
That's
we have
never gonna happen.
family game night, but I think that's way different than playing with your friends. We did
Best I can do so far is checkers.
That's not a fun game. That's just you trying to be smarter and beat somebody across the table from you. That's like
Just
saying
That's
chess.
9.
And that's a 2-player game.
Yeah.
That's 9.
Yeah,
You should get your kids into chess.
I've always like wanted to learn how to play chess, but I've never gone through with trying to learn.
You don't know how to play chess?
I do not.
Oh wow. I played for a little while. Surprised you didn't play with wood.
Yeah, I've always thought about it, but I never actually did it.
It's good, but then again, you're just sitting there thinking it's like a quiz.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
think, I think I need things that make me think less.
Yeah. I
Like
wonder
what?
you do.
What are those
Huh?
things?
What
What are
does he
those
do?
things?
Does it make me think less?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. If you find them, let me know.
Like I wonder what he does at the house when he's home.
Me?
Yeah.
Depends. You know?
Like, are you just sitting and going right to sleep, or are you
No.
like moving around doing something? You don't fix anything. I know that, right? You just think of things all day. What do you do? Like, what do you do at your house?
Yeah,
You're only there for like 7 hours a day. What do you do at your house?
I don't know. You know?
Like, I'm mowing the lawn.
Yeah, I'm not doing any of
I'm
those
weed
things.
whacking. I'm like, putting a light bulb in somewhere.
No, you're not.
Sure, I am. A
But
light
how long does that take?
bulb? Listen, I'm not
He
home that
makes
much.
it take a long time.
I'm not home that often either, but I mean, it takes me 2 hours to do my entire yard. I'm redoing the bricks around my garden. What are you doing?
Me? I'm just trying to fucking contribute, man. I don't know.
Yeah, but like what?
I don't
like
know.
how?
though?
Like you pushing in the chairs at the table? What are you doing?
Yeah.
How many times can you push the chairs in and out?
That's what I'm saying. How many light bulbs you changing also?
Not
not
a lot,
changing
but
any
you're
light
putting
bulbs.
pads under the chairs. You
I take
you're
care of
doing
the
little
dogs
things.
a lot. I take care of the dog. Yeah, that's like one of my jobs, my chores.
So you spend most of your time home with your dogs,
No, come on. No, we watch TV together. That's a nightly thing.
right? That's a before
Right now,
bed.
right now we're doing Stranger Things, and they love it.
I kind of want to do that.
We're,
with
we're
my
on
kids.
we're on like the last episode of Stranger Things, and my kids love it. They go to sleep every night and they're scared and shit. Like
that's
it's cute.
They don't come into your room.
They do a little bit, but then we were like, "Yo, this is guys, you're fucking too old for this shit, man." Fucking-
Stop being a fucking pussy.
Yeah.
Vecna's not real.
God just scared the shit out of the kids.
That's an interesting thing.
The little guy will still jump into his brother's bed. I'll wake up in the morning and
That's fine.
They'll both be like fucking sardines back to fucking bed
Yeah,
together.
that's great.
That's
Stay,
cute.
It is cute.
stay
It
in
is
your own
cute.
room.
That's funny. Like kids getting scared.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
fun.
I haven't done that yet, so I'm kind of interested in it.
What were you guys like scared of?
My mother freaked the shit out of all of us, so we never like. As an adult, I haven't seen any scary movies ever.
What?
I've not seen any scary
Oh,
movies.
because they were all like the devil and shit.
100%. My mother couldn't handle it. My mother couldn't handle it.
But you never snuck it. Like you never like we.
I wasn't, but I was.
Eddie Murphy
Sleepover?
Raw when I was like 8 years old. Like you never snuck shit.
I snuck all of that stuff, but I never had an interest. I was never interested in like being scared.
Gotcha.
Well, but I'm saying like what were like normal things in everyday life that you encountered as a kid that you were afraid of? Like the dark, you know? Certain part of your basement.
My room was huge. Yeah, I was definitely scared of my basement. My basement was not a living area, but it's where like the extra fucking cups and plates was. So you had to go down there every once in a while and get shit. So you definitely ran down and ran back up. My room was big. So that was, I was scared. I was scared a little bit, but.
Like nothing underneath the bed. I was never scared of anything under the bed.
No, we had skylights, and I slept in the same room as my two brothers, and they used to make up a guy.
Like the shadows of the trees and shit.
Not even that. They would just tell a story about, at some houses we've heard that, a guy comes to the skylight and just like leans over and looks in and shit like that, and that would and they were just telling it to scare me.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I was
fucked
the
up.
baby. So
You ever hear a sound in your house, like,
I heard one yesterday.
and think like, "Oh shit, like somebody's in here," and like,
Yes.
fucking,
100%.
and you ever grab like you ever grab something?
No, I never got to the point of grabbing something. I have had to
I have.
stand up
I
because I
have.
was like, "Is that real? Or is that really somebody?" It's
I
gotta
have.
be the wind. It's got.
Oh my god, I'm so scared of that.
I have
want an
stalked
alarm
through the
system.
house with a knife before. Definitely.
Megan, you lock your bathroom door every time you go in it,
No.
or like when you're by yourself.
When I'm by myself in this apartment,
Yeah.
no.
You don't. Interesting.
No, why would you
Lock
want
the
to lock yourself
bathroom?
in?
Yeah.
That's not smart.
Well,
If somebody's coming in to get you, you wouldn't want to put yourself in the least amount of movement.
I
don't
got no
think-
windows in there.
I mean, well,
Yeah, you try to get out of a window.
it gives you time to do something. Call somebody.
That's true.
I was just
my
thinking
God,
about it
that's
today
so
when I was taking my midday shower that like I never lock the door, but as soon as I get home, I feed the dog and leave the back door open because he could nose it out and just go take his little tinkle shits. And I was just thinking while I was in there, I'm like, this is the most vulnerable place for me to be in. I'd rather be locked in and be able to figure myself out, get out of the shower, get my feet. Somebody texts me in the shower, I'm dead.
Yeah, you finished.
Slippery, dead, but at least if you lock it, you got some time to react to it.
I guess it depends on how good the person on the other side of the door is at killing, I guess.
Oh god.
I mean, they got to have a good leg to push you in the
hate that.
door, right?
You're crazy.
What you're supposed to
But
do.
I definitely stalked through
I'm
the house.
crazy.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
This makes me look crazier if I do this. I'm crazy.
No, but I think those are funny moments. Those are funny moments when you get fucking scared and you're like,
Yeah.
and you got to
They're funny after.
You got to navigate through that.
They're
Like
funny
that's
after.
a very it's a very funny moment in like the human experience,
Yeah, it's nuts.
well, here's a question. Do you guys sleep closer to the door than your wives?
No.
Nope.
Oh. That was like a thing growing up. My mom's like, I have to sleep closer to the door because dad sleeps so heavily. So I would be the one that would be the protector.
Oh, wow.
God forbid.
Interesting.
That is interesting. I feel like I was always
I sleep
closest
further
to the
away
door.
from the door in
Never
our
thought about that.
situation.
I'm further away from the door.
Of course you
Never really
I'll
thought
walk
about
myself
that.
out the
It makes
window
sense.
right away.
Dilcia's gonna wake up and take care of business. Jesse, you sleep. I don't know. It would be very, very scary to have an intruder come into your house at night.
Yeah.
That would really
Yeah.
scare the shit out of me. Like I've definitely now that it's coming to me. On my old ranch, we slept in the way back of the house. It sounds like I have a really
Yeah.
nice place, right? The house that was
No,
a ranch.
not nice. It sounds like you're like from Oklahoma.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
got a
back on
nice
the old ranch,
Come on, I got a
yeah.
nice ranch. Some cows. No, but we slept in the extended area, and the kids were all the way in the front of the house.
Okay.
There was definitely 3 solid moments where I needed to go. It was like, go check on what that was.
Yeah.
And you just creep the whole time.
Holmes?
And be like, I
Too
should have
much
a hammer.
noise.
I should have a bat. I should have something in my hand while I'm walking.
No, I mean, I think that's life. I mean, the odds of somebody fucking breaking in your house in the middle of the night are very low.
It's got to be so.
But-
Extremely low.
At the same time, I think everybody should have some sort of a thought process in their head of like
Yes.
some shit could pop off, man.
Yes.
And if it's gonna pop off, I'm gonna pop off too.
Gotta
I'm
be
just
able to-
running at it. You know,
running
right.
towards it.
It.
Yeah,
whatever it is,
Burglar.
I'm just running at it and just like
Heavy
overwhelming
tackle.
it. Yeah,
yeah.
that's all I could do.
Go for the waist.
Well, fucking, Sean McNeely had that happen to him.
No
What?
way.
Home invasion?
Yeah, he had because his kids, I think it was when Brendan was in maybe high school or something. He tells a story. It's fucking terrifying. And he was like sleeping on the couch, or he fell asleep on the couch in the living room
In Lindenhurst.
in Lyndhurst.
Okay.
15th, 16th,
I think
whatever
I
it
heard
is.
half of this story.
Yeah, I
yes.
think we were talking
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
And he woke up, and there was a guy standing over him on his
That's right.
in his living room. And the guy was like all fucked up on drugs and shit. Didn't know where he was.
That's scary.
I would drop dead.
Oh,
Yeah, it's scary.
what would you do, Meg? What would you do if you're laying on the couch taking a nap and you wake up and there's a dude standing over you?
Scream.
No, I'm terrified
Shit your pants.
because I don't think I'd be good in a situation like that.
Well, let's think through it now. You got to have some sort of a plan.
I would say, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" That's what I would start screaming.
That's clipped.
Just like
Would
that.
you like a cup of coffee? Would you?
No, my
Can I help you?
dad. Yeah, my dad worked for UPS and knew every single house in the neighborhood, who lived where for years. He had the same exact route, and he caught a burglar at a nice old couple's house when they were on vacation, and he was delivering at the house next door, and he saw people in the house.
That's crazy.
Ran over, stopped them, like got in the way of the guy getting in his car, called the cops, and he won like a big Suffolk County cop award
That's
because
cool.
he was like the
aggressive.
citizen of the year.
That
That's
is
cool.
aggressive. Instead of just making
Yeah,
a
it's
phone
pretty
call.
cool.
Wait, but he stopped the guy, and the guy stayed till
Yeah,
the
and
cops
he
came?
like the guy like tried to shut my dad's like arm in the window. He tells the story much better.
Oh, I
It's
love
the Long
that.
Island Glory.
That's cool.
Yeah,
man.
it was like him and the boys in brown just representing. The whole family went to like this police dinner
That's cool.
because he had a plaque. It was like a whole big thing in high school.
That's
like
some
that.
fucking man shit, bro.
That is man
Hell
shit.
yeah,
mansion
let's
for
go,
sure.
Dennis.
I would not
Yeah.
do that.
That is man shit.
I mean, if you saw, I mean, if I actually saw somebody robbing my neighbor's house, I think I'd have to go physically.
See
over
something,
there.
say something.
You'd go over there.
No way.
I think so.
No way.
I think
I'd,
so.
I'd get my
I
cell
would
phone.
be like, hello, officer. I think there's someone in my neighbor's house.
I think. You're never really sure. You're not giving them the
Yeah,
Like, so,
it's like,
like-
when people rob stores these days. You're not allowed to, like shoplifters and stuff. The people aren't allowed to confront them.
No,
Right.
but you got people.
You know?
If they need your help, you got to rush to the.
There's a good
What
question.
the fuck? Unless there's someone physically in danger, then sure. But if someone's in a house like stealing the guy's fucking Amazon Fire Stick, I'm calling the cops and being like,
Right.
here's all the information, because it's possession. It's
And
not
you're
that
watching.
important.
You're watching
Yeah,
to see them come.
Yeah.
It would have to be like the doors open and fucking like some like very like. But if like somebody's like stealing a package off the fucking stoop, like how do you know? You don't know. I mean
Right.
that.
So that's,
I don't think I would ever notice something like that.
so that's a question. You're standing in line at like a 7-Eleven.
Okay.
Blatantly, a guy is either. All right, let's go with robbing. Say you're standing in line. Two guys come in and rob the store.
Guns?
One of
Because-
them has a gun.
No, that makes the whole difference.
What are you doing?
If there's a gun, I'm probably fucking sitting still.
Nothing.
Sitting still.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, oh
no?
my God.
I wouldn't be doing anything.
Yeah.
You would just do. You would do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, listen. I'm not
With
saying
a
I'm
gun?
fucking Captain America. I ain't doing shit either.
I was expecting
I'm
you to
wondering-
be like, I'm jumping in there
Not
and I'm
a fucking shit. Are you crazy?
And I'm
I
Disarming
would
him?
the entire time feel bad that I'm not doing anything. I'll tell you that. That's how my mind works.
I think it has a lot to do with like where you're standing in proximity.
You're next.
In proximity to the fucking.
You're next.
Like you're close to the guy?
The guy's leaning over the counter with a gun saying, "Give me all your money."
Yeah, no.
Wait, you're the store clerk?
No.
I'm
you're
running.
You're online. You ask for a pack of cigarettes.
You're right behind him.
You put the pack of cigarettes here. Two guys come in, start robbing the store while you're there.
If I'm really close to him, you might be obligated to fucking try to do something.
That's my question.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of there.
I'm running down
Hands
the aisle
up.
where the fucking Entenmann's donuts are.
if you're
opening up a box and just hitting a couple, the variety pack with the crumbs and the chocolate ones.
You're taking advantage.
Until he passes out.
Yeah. That's my go-to in
John
like
Kelly
any kind of
died
hectic
choking on
situation. It's
Entenmann's.
just like, what food can I eat? You know, all the shit that's been going on in my life recently. I'm just like, you know, how many ice cream sundaes can I eat today? You know,
That's like me with cigarettes.
Cheeseburgers.
It's a food thing.
It's the vices. It's the vices.
I think you would do some. I think you do a little jiu-jitsu move.
he was like,
If I was
cut it out! Cut it out!
Holy shit. Digging deep.
You don't really get yourself into, maybe in the future because it's, you know, things are maybe getting bad. You don't get in those many situations.
No, you don't.
I'm not in that many places where there's people in that way.
But it is an interesting concept in terms of like that's like once in a lifetime shit and like what do you do? What do you do? I think it's all context on like where you are and what that thing is. Like because if you're 10 feet away from the guy and he's not looking at you and not like moving around, he's right here. You probably just chill. Just chill back.
It's just like a conversation
wait
of
to
when
see
an
what happens.
accident happens. Like, where are you and what are you going to do? How are you going to respond to it? Do you look around first to see if anybody else is going to do it? Or do you do it?
My natural instinct is to help people.
Right.
Well, for me, the only context that matters is someone physically being harmed.
I mean, he's got a gun in his face.
Yeah, but like, no, that's not what I mean. You can't get involved in that situation. Like,
Almost definitely not.
if what I'm saying is like if someone's like being hurt in a way, like it's happening, they're being hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you get involved.
You got to step in.
Anything monetary or fucking,
No.
you know, possession wise,
No.
take whatever you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I agree with that.
Me too.
I see people, this fucking 7-Eleven, over here.
What, the new one?
No, the old one.
Oh, okay.
That's like the
a
worst
sh- that's a
7-Eleven.
fucking
Dude,
garbage one.
I've watched people like go in there, load up duffel bags of like Corona and Heineken 12 packs and just walk out the front door.
Oh wow.
And like wave at the guy as he's doing it. Because they know that they're not allowed to do anything.
Right.
The people that work there are not allowed to do anything. They get fired.
If you try and get involved.
Yes.
That's crazy.
What is that? Burglar rights? What do we got?
That's
What do we
like
got?
I think
you
they're
know,
just looking out for their own safety, you know?
yeah. It's less financially. You know, it makes more sense to just let them fucking take it than
I don't know, when people
then they
stole
get
at
sued.
Blockbuster, I
Shrink.
I grabbed their shirt.
I believe it's called shrink.
Shrink.
that's
It's
exact-
just a lot of shrink.
That's exactly what it's called.
I used to get involved with people stolen Blockbuster. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing at the beer distributor. Back in
guess
the
we
day,
should.
we'd always get involved. People would steal all the time. I'd have to fucking. You know, you just.
I went on a train to Hoboken, the PATH train, so the subway, essentially, right around Christmas by myself, going to meet my girlfriends. There was a guy, and we're in a tiny train car, and he just starts walking up and down the car, shaking his pockets, and I'm like, holy shit, I don't like it. Starts doing a full speech, and he's like, I'm going to need you guys, help. What did he say? I need you to help me help myself or something. Like, goes through this whole thing, and then he says the line, we could do it the easy way or the hard way.
Whoa.
And fully in my brain, I'm like, oh my, he's about to shoot up the fucking path car right now. I'm like, we're dead. We're done. And I'm like trying to make eye contact with the people around me. I'm like, you're going to like help me, right? Like if we get into a situation, I had no money on me, no cash. I never have cash. We can take Venmo. I'll give you some money on Venmo.
If you just throw money at them, they get quiet.
Well, that's an interesting thing too. Is that there's really nothing to take from people anymore.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
really
what
not.
are you gonna take?
Right.
You know?
Your cell
all these
phones.
plastic things in my pocket. Cell
Your
phones.
watch.
Everybody's got a fucking cell phone.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
there's
That's
not
true.
much to rob people of these
No.
days.
Because people don't have cash on
Scary.
them. Cash
There's
would be
like
the
no
only real
regulation
thing.
in something like that. They're
Yeah.
not looking at people going on a subway. They have a
Yeah.
fucking gun.
No, well, nobody's robbing anybody anymore. Everybody's just stabbing somebody or throwing them in front of a train. That's what they're
Yeah,
doing now.
the mental health shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Remember that dude shot up the fucking trains back in the day? That was wild.
What, the black guy on the way home, like
Yeah.
rush hour? Yeah,
that was
And then he tried to
crazy.
defend himself.
Yes.
That was great.
That was
What was that
crazy.
guy's
Love that.
name?
I don't know. I want to say Foreman for some.
Yeah. He represented himself.
Yes.
Yeah, he was cuckoo.
Yeah, he was out of his mind. Missed a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Like it could have been like to shoot people up on a train.
You can't go on a train shooting people. I believe in a society where the guy that does that should be taken out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, like,
there's
right
a certain
away.
level of like law of the jungle to it. Like, if you go into a public place and you're just fucking popping off rounds at innocent people, we shouldn't even talk about it.
Right.
We should not even talk about it.
Shouldn't be a trial. Shouldn't be anything.
Boom.
That's it. I agree.
It's sad, and whatever could, obviously you try to get people before they get to that point. But like, if you get to that point,
I think it's where that line is drawn. Like, was it really him or was it not? Like, if everybody knows that it was that person, then yeah, it should be done quickly.
Yeah. It's a very interesting part of like people. Like you could have never in a million years imagined doing anything that crazy.
No,
Never.
it's nuts.
Like, but what is the mind that reaches that conclusion? That's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get on a fucking train and I'm gonna fucking kill everybody.
I think having a lot more people in the world/country has made it more of a thing, more of an event.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, we took a dark turn.
Oh
Yeah, my
we're talking
God.
about-
So what's everyone's favorite part of summer? Mine's ice cream.
Whoa, I'm tired.
Yeah, but don't you eat ice cream in the winter though too?
Oh, hell yeah. But like more so in the summer. Like you go and get it out more.
It's more refreshing.
Don't like
rewarding.
it.
Yeah.
I don't like when it's gonna melt. I couldn't get a cone at 3 p.m. on a 90-degree day.
And just
Neither
eat it right
does it.
away?
It's gonna melt all over. I don't know.
You're like outside. That's kind of tough.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
ripping
we
ice cream right now.
We remember.
How about this? You like
Yeah.
eating outside?
Food?
Food. Like you're gonna have dinner. You like eating outside?
Hell yeah.
I hate eating outside.
Love it.
It's horrible. Bugs, wind.
You are such a
You
fucking
love eating outside?
old man.
Well, if you have a nice area to do it in, it's like it's.
No, this is a nice area. This is just like backyard, sun's on you. You got an umbrella
Yeah,
that
you
only
haven't
carry-
fucking- you
that
haven't
only
made-
covers half the people at the table, so you got to choose who's going to sit in the sun and who's not going to sit in the sun.
I know what you're talking about, but that doesn't bother
Napkins
me.
flying all over the place. You could do barbecue. I'm talking about like a restaurant meal outside.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
a nice place with a nice outside area, it's great.
All right, Salt in that place right on the. I almost
He's
said
like, all right,
bayou.
salt,
Yeah. You just whipped out a restaurant name
He's
real
like,
fast.
salt.
Salt. Salt. It's nice.
Shout out salt.
Nice big area.
Where?
It has a
What-
deck.
where is that?
I don't know. It's by like Belmore and shit like that.
I think I've heard of it.
But
Yeah, they got a deck. They got
huge
tables.
deck.
Yeah, that's the best shit.
It's amazing.
It's the best.
I don't like eating dinner in that situation.
No way. It's amazing. Amazing.
Here's another question. Sign language. Is there just one form of sign language or is it different in different countries?
Ooh.
It's different. I took American Sign Language, ASL.
Oh, I didn't think that would be the answer.
Yeah.
I thought it would just be one sign language. Now there's multiple sign languages.
So K
I
is different in other languages?
How is that possible?
hold on.
She's checking.
Fucking sign language.
So like
Yeah. Yep. American Sign Language, Spanish Sign Language.
What the fuck?
Because we have different words for different things.
But not really.
no, bucket means bucket.
Yeah, you would, I guess it would just be like a translation. Like boat is boat is boat, and they're all one sign.
Yeah, that's like seems like an overcomplication that the world didn't need. Like you had the ability to not complicate something, right? Talking with your hands.
Right.
And you went and just complicated it up.
Sounds like laziness. Sounds like some people were doing it different than other people and it just got accepted.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like there is a right way to sign language.
Who invented sign language? Who's like the guy who was like, this is a K, you know?
Yeah. It's nuts.
Was it Helen Keller?
I don't know.
No, she
No.
didn't get out of the room upstairs.
She was blind. She couldn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
That's true too.
That's a
Well, she was Braille.
Wrong
better
one.
point.
Wrong one.
Braille's a weird thing too.
Braille's nuts.
I feel like it's been around for a
How
long
do you
time.
know it's there?
You just feel it out.
Well, what if it's not there? There wasn't Braille 15 years ago in a lot of places.
How do you know when the sentence starts and stops?
Yo,
Pretty crazy.
That's gotta be
Harry
way harder
Potter
than-
and Braille.
do you like what is that? What is that called when you do the light thing?
SOS.
Yeah, what's
Morse code?
Morse code. I mean, that's got to be harder than Morse code, right?
I think they're
Or
all hard.
is Morse code harder because you got to memorize the blinks?
It's the same thing, though. You know, all the things you got to memorize.
Yeah. Seems hard. Yeah.
I took sign language in college for a linguistics credit, and the final, you had to interpret a song, how you thought it, you know, made you feel the emotion, so they like translated it, and then you had to sign it in front of the class. So they played the song, and you had to do pretty much an interpretive dance performance of sign language to the class. And it was quite literally my worst nightmare. Thank God, no. It was horrendous.
What song did you do?
You were probably.
Thanks for asking.
You were probably shaking heading into that class, that final class.
I mean, think about how I was about that call that we had before, Jesse. Think times a million. I did the song "I Lived" by One Republic. It's actually a really cute song.
I know that one.
Yeah, horrendous. That's like one of my worst college memories, actually.
That's one of my worst college memories.
Not the time you got blackout drunk and split your head open.
That's up there with it.
Believe it or not.
That was
someone
a pretty good night.
brought this up the other day. Yeah. They're like, oh, I like your dimple. I'm like, it's not a dimple, but sounds good. Thank you. It's a scar, actually.
Oh, man. What about the people who fake sign language when they were doing like press on TV and that guy got caught? Remember that?
I remember that.
That's hilarious.
Wait, did I tell you guys that I definitely told you. I went to Bert Kreischer, and he has a whole bit. It was a huge arena tour, and we happen to have a really good view of the sign language interpreter, which is very entertaining because he's like going hard. He does this for a living to a deaf group. And Bert happens to have a bit about deaf people having sex. So he's like fucking roasting deaf people. And now the interpreter has to do all the signs for all these things.
That's pretty funny.
It was funnier than the actual joke. It was so great because they like really get into it. So he's like doing a whole like performance of deaf people having sex.
That's funny.
Wow. Sign language for like
nuts.
dirty words must be funny.
Yeah, like not good.
There's fucking handicapped people out there, and they're just living. I respect that.
I mean, what are you going to do?
What?
What are you going to do?
Like, they're just going through it. You know, they just dealt some shitty cards and they figure it out and they go. It's inspiring.
Yeah.
You know?
You guys in
wonder
the
if I could do
sunglasses
it.
killing me.
Definitely.
I can't wait to see the video with Kurt in his.
Why?
Why do we?
What
put
should we do
sunglasses
next
on?
week? Funny hats?
No, I think maybe we'll cool it with the themes for a little while.
John looks so serious in his glasses. Like it's amazing
does.
how cop-like he looks. It's so great. It's just like, when's this over? Stop staring at me like that.
Where's the ice cream?
Where's it? Look at that face. Jesus Christ. It's amazing.
Wait a second. So the fucking funeral guy?
Yeah.
I'm talking to him this morning, and he's like, "Yeah, my sister was like, who's the big guy? Is he married?"
Oh, look at that. Big guy. She called you. Sure she wasn't talking about me?
No, I was talking about him. And then Vince was like, "Yeah, he's a good looking guy, man."
Yeah, I know, dude. I just got random pussy all over the silence.
No. Ugh.
Is that serious for you?
Oh, that was great.
I hate it with the sunglasses. Please.
It's a different guy here
Random
you're talking
pussy?
to now.
Yeah.
Different character.
You're talking to fucking,
Get a big wiggle.
Look at him.
talking to Big J now.
Jay House coming through.
Wow.
Cut.
Every week
Cut.
he shows up with his glasses.
His wedding anniversary today, everyone.
New.
9 years. Made it.
That's today. Or that was yesterday.
That's today.
Oh wow. All right.
What, your wedding anniversary?
Yeah, it's right now.
Good. It's happening today?
We're living it right now.
Holy shit.
Let's get him back. Let's wrap it up. Let's get him out into the world.
Yeah, seriously, you got to get out there. You going out to dinner? You going to go either outside
Yeah,
somewhere?
going out to dinner, try some new things. You know, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe leave the glasses on.
Oh my God. Crazy guy. Grab some flowers on your way home.
I gotta pee.
Piss it out.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Have you so
Assalamu
much-
alaikum.
Did we intro the show this week?
I tried.
Because that was funny at the end of the one that I just listened to. It was, we didn't even say hello.
Yeah.
No,
I thought
we
that was
didn't.
pretty funny.
Good.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
And also welcome.